Hello friends, welcome back. In previous video we have seen the geometrical isomerism possible for the square planar complexes. Now in this second part of the stereoisomerism we have to study the geometrical isomerism possible for the 6 coordinate, that is the octahedral complexes. So let's start with this. So we are having the geometrical isomerism in octahedral complexes, that is the coordination number 6. Now in these complexes, the 6 ligands, they are arranged around the central metal atom or the ion, which are at the corners of a regular octahedron. So we can say that a regular octahedron has 8 faces and it is having the 6 equivalent vertices. So let's see the structure of an octahedron. So this is our octahedron. In this octahedron we can say that this is suppose a plane of a metal and the 4 ligands. And above this plane we are having the 4 faces, and below this again we are having the 4 faces. So total there are 8 faces, and these ligands, these 6 ligands, they indicate the 6 equivalent vertices. So we can say that for a regular octahedron has 8 faces and 6 equivalent vertices. Now in this, the types of octahedral complexes which are showing the cis-trans isomerism. So let's see the types of octahedral complexes. The first one is octahedral complexes containing only monodentate ligands. This is the first type. The second type is the octahedral complexes containing monodentate and symmetrical bidentate chelating ligands. And the third type is octahedral complexes containing unsymmetrical chelating ligands. So these are the 3 types of the octahedral complexes which shows cis and the trans isomerism. So we have to study these 3 types one by one. So let's start with this. We are having the first type, that is the octahedral complexes containing only the monodentate ligands. Now the various types shown under this heading are, the first one is the MA4B2. The second one is the MA2B2C2. The third one is the MA3B3, and the fourth one is the MABCDEF. So these are the 4 types which shows octahedral complexes containing only the monodentate ligand. So let's study these 4 types one by one. So we are having the first one. The first one is the MA4B2. So the complexes of this type shows cis and the trans isomers, as we are having, this is the first structure. So when the 2B, we are having the 2 types of the ligands. M is the central metal atom and A is the first type of the ligand and B is the second type of the ligand. Now here A are 4 in number whereas B is 2 in number. So on that basis, when these 2 B, they are towards the same side, it will be considered as a cis isomer, or it is also called as a 1,2 isomer, because these 2 B, they are at 1 and 2 positions. So it is called as a 1,2 isomer. Whereas the second structure, when these 2 B, they are towards the opposite side of the central metal atom, then it is called as a trans isomer, or it is also called as a 1,6 isomer. Why 1,6 isomer? Because these 2 are placed at the 1 and the 6 position. Suppose this B is the first position, then this is second, third, fourth, fifth and the 6th. So these 2B, they are at 1 and the 6 position, therefore it is called as a trans or 1,6 isomer. So in this way we have to find out the cis and the trans isomer. So let's take an example. Its example is suppose CONH34Cl2 plus. So its structure is, now this is a cis isomer. At the center we are having the cobalt and it is attached to 4 NH3 and 2 chlorines. Now based upon this, the 2 chlorines, they are towards the same side, therefore it is called as a cis isomer. Its name is cis dichlorotetramine cobalt plus 3 ion. Whereas the trans isomer, the second isomer, the trans isomer, in this trans isomer, the 2 chlorine, they are towards the opposite side of the central metal atom, therefore it is called as the trans isomer, and its name is trans dichlorotetramine cobalt +3 iron. So in this way we are having the cis and the trans isomer depending upon the position of the two chlorines. They are at either the 1,2 position or at the 1,6 position, hence named as the cis or the trans. Then the second type for the octahedral complexes containing monodentate ligand is Ma2B2C2. Now here this M is a central metal atom and there are 3 different ligands. So the complexes of this type shows different arrangements. There are total 5 different arrangements. The first arrangement is, this is the first arrangement in which we are having total 3 types of the ligands. A ligand, B ligand and the C ligand. Now in the first is the, when the 2A, they are towards the opposite side of the central metal atom. That means only A, they are trans, whereas CC and the BB, they are cis to each other. This is the first type. The second type. In the second type, only the second type of the ligand, that is the BB, they are trans to each other, whereas the A and the C, both are cis. The third type of the ligand, that is the CC, they are trans to each other, whereas again A and B, they are cis to each other. So these are the 3 types. In the first type, only AA, they are trans, remaining cis. In the second, BB trans, remaining cis. And the third, CC trans and the remaining cis. Then the fourth type means all the 3 types of the ligands, they are cis to each other. That means they are present at 1,2 position. So we can say this A, they are at 1,2 position, B 1,2 position and C 1,2 position. Therefore it is called as all cis. And the last type, that is the fifth type, means all the ligand, they are trans to each other. They are opposite to each other. So we can say this A, they are opposite to each other, B opposite to each other and C opposite to each other. So in this way we are having the 5 types or 5 arrangements possible this type. The first one is the AA trans, the second one is the BB trans, third one is the CC trans, the fourth one is the all cis and the fifth one is the all trans. So let's take an example for this. Its example is suppose PT NH3 twice, PY twice, Cl2. So these are the 3 types of the ligands. So how to draw the structures? The first structure means out of these 3, any one will be A, that will be trans, remaining cis. Then the second will be trans, remaining cis. Third will be trans, remaining cis. Then all cis and all trans. So the first structure. In the first structure, suppose this NH3 is the A. So this NH3, they are cis, they are trans to each other. Trans, that means opposite to platinum, whereas this pyridine and chlorine, that means B and C, they are cis to each other. This is the first type. Then the second type. In the second type, the B type of the ligand, that is the pyridine, they are trans to each other, whereas the NH3 and the chlorine, they are cis to each other. The third type of the ligand, that is the chlorine, they are trans to each other, whereas the pyridine and NH3, they are cis to each other. So these are the 3 types. Then the fourth type. The fourth type, all the 3 types of ligand, that means the 2 NH3, 2 pyridine, 2 chlorine, all they are cis to each other. And the last one, all the 3 types of ligand, they are trans to each other. That means NH3 are opposite, pyridine are opposite and the chlorine are opposite. So these are the 5 types of the ligand possible for the type Ma2B2C2. Let's take next type, that is the Ma3B3. Now here again M is the central metal atom or the ion. A and B, these are the different types of the ligands. Now complexes of these types are also known to give cis and the trans isomers. Now cis isomer means the same groups. Now here the same groups mean either the 3A or 3B. The same groups occupies the positions on the same face of the octahedron. Now how to consider a cis? When the same groups, they are present on the same face. Hence they will be called as a facial isomer, or it is also called as the face isomer. Right? Where here we can say that the same groups, they are present at 1, 2 or 3 position, or they are present at 4, 5 or 6 positions. The second is the trans isomer. Now the 3 positions are so arranged that the two are opposite to each other. Hence they are called as the peripheral or meridional or mer isomers. or here we can say that the same groups occupies the 1 to 6 positions. Okay, so in this we have to find out the cis isomer and the trans isomer. Cis means they are present at 1, 2, 3 position or 4, 5, 6 position, the same groups. Whereas in the trans case, the same groups they are present at 1 to 6 position. So its example, it is suppose CrNH3 thrice Cl3. So let's draw the structure. So in the cis case, cis which is called as the fascial or face isomer, at the center we are having the chromium, and towards the one face we are having 3 chlorine, or the second face we are having the 3 ammonia, or we can say at 1, 2, 3 position and 4, 5, 6 positions we are having the same groups, therefore it is called as a cis or fascial or the face isomer. Whereas in the second case, they are the same groups, they are present at 1, 2 and 6 positions. So it is 1, 2 and 6 positions. So it is called as a trans isomer or a meridional isomer or the mer isomer. So in this way we are having the cis and the trans. Next type, that is the last type, which is MABCDEF. Now M is the central metal atom or the ion, and there are 6 different types of the monodentate ligands. So in this type, all the 6 ligands are monodentate and different. Therefore, theoretically 15 different isomers are possible. But practically only 3 isomers of the complex have been separated. So let's take an example for this. Its example is platinum, which is attached to 6 different ligands. They are pyridine, ammonia, chloride, bromide, iodide, cyanides. So let's draw a single isomer for this. So at the center we are having the platinum, which is attached to pyridine, ammonia, chloride, bromide, iodide and cyanides. Now theoretically 15 isomers are possible, but practically only 3 isomers of the complex have been separated. Now the second type of the octahedral complexes, that is the octahedral complexes containing monodentate and symmetrical bidentate chelating ligand. Now there are 2 types possible. The first one is the MAA twice B2 and the second one is the MAA twice BC. That means here it consists of monodentate ligand as well as the bidentate chelating ligands. So let's study the first type, that is the MAA twice B2. Now what is M? M is the central metal atom or the ion. A is the symmetrical bidentate chelating ligand. That is the ligands with the 2 similar coordinating group. Its example is the ethylene diamine, that is EN. Ethylene diamine means NH2, CH2, CH2, NH2. Now here there are 2 coordinating groups, or we can say the 2 atoms. They are nitrogen and hence they are same over here. Hence it is called as a symmetrical bidentate chelating ligand. B is the anionic, or we can say the negative monodentate ligand. For example, chloride or nitro or cyanide, etc. Now here it may be cis and trans. So how to find out the cis and the trans? Now here in this we are having the MA twice and B2. Now depending upon this B, when the B are towards the same side, it will be considered as cis, and when B are towards the opposite side, it will be considered as a trans. So its example, we are having the complex COEN twice Cl2 plus its structure in the cis isomer. The 2 chlorines, or we can say the B, they are towards the same side. Hence it is called as a cis isomer. Whereas when the 2 chlorines they are towards the opposite side, it will be considered as a trans isomer. So it is cis and this one is a trans depending upon the position of the 2 chlorides. The second type, that is the MAA twice BC. Again, M is the central metal atom or the ion. AA is the symmetrical bidentate chelating ligands. That is the ligands with 2 similar coordinating groups. Again the same example, ethylene diamine, which is NH2, CH2, CH2, NH2. Whereas B and C, they are the different anionic monodentate ligand, or we can say the negative monodentate ligands, but they are different, not same. In earlier case it was same, but here it is different. So this type shows the cis and the trans isomerism. The anionic monodentate ligands are chloride, NO2-, cyanide, etc. So we are having the cis isomer and the trans isomer. So this is cis isomer and the second one is the trans isomer. So how to find out the cis isomer and the trans isomer? Suppose depending upon the position of this B and the C, right? Now here we don't have any similars. So depending upon the position of B and the C, when they are towards the same side, it will be considered as a cis, and when they are towards the opposite side, it will be considered as a trans. So its example is the COEN twice Cl Br plus. Its structure. So this is the structure. So when this chloride and the bromide are towards the same side, or instead we can consider this ethylene diamine. The ethylene diamine, they are towards at the 1-2 positions. Suppose this is 1 and 2 positions, or towards the same side, it will be considered as a cis. Whereas the chloride and bromide, they are opposite to each other, or we can say that two ethylene diamine, they are opposite to each other. It is considered as a trans isomer. So in this way, a cis and a trans isomer for the type MAA twice BC. Okay. Then the third type for the octahedral complexes containing unsymmetrical chelating ligands. Again, let us see the types. It is having only a single type, and the single type is the MAB thrice, right? So let's see this type MAB thrice. What is M? M is a central metal atom or the ion, whereas AB is the unsymmetrical bidentate chelating ligand. That is the ligands with two different coordinating groups. In earlier cases, we are having the ligand with the same coordinating group, but here AB means the ligand with two different coordinating groups. So we are having the cis isomer and then we are having a trans isomer. So how to find out the cis and the trans again over here? So with respect to this, suppose AA, when this A are the same groups are towards the same side of the metal, it will be considered as cis. And when the same they are towards the opposite side, or at 1-2 position we are having the A and B, then it will be considered as a trans isomer, right? So let's take an example. Suppose its example is chromium Cr glycinato thrice, CrGly thrice. Gly means glycinato, which is having structure NH2CH2CO O negative. So here we can say that it is a chelating, bidentate chelating ligands which is having two different coordinating group. One is the nitrogen and the second one is the oxygen. So we are having the first structure. This first structure is called as the cis isomer. Now how it is cis isomer? Because at 1 and 2 positions. So suppose this is 2 oxygens. The 2 oxygens, they are suppose 1 and the 2 positions, they are present. At the 1-2 position, they are same. Hence it is called as the cis isomer. Okay. Whereas in the second case, the 2 oxygens, these 2 oxygens, they are opposite, or they are not 1-2 positions. At 1-2 positions, we are having the oxygen and nitrogen, and hence it is called as the trans isomer. So this is regarding the cis and the trans isomer for this type. Thank you. So this completes the geometrical isomerism with the square planar complexes as well as the octahedral complexes. In the next video, we have to study the optical isomerism. Thank you.